there are endless possibilities. Step 1, inspiration. Inspiration. Let's see. Maybe I could be like her.
Sasha Gordon.
So realistic,
my work
yet
realistic,
so
super
abstract,
figurative,
colorful, and I love her sense of
abstract,
color
and
faces.
eerie.
I also
want to
love
be like
mellow
her
and
and also
work,
have a sort of
and how nostalgic
Chinese
it feels and
history to it
warm
in this
and
background.
fuzzy,
And I want it to
intricate
feel
it is.
like
Alicia
I
Eric,
think the
obviously.
boldness and
her work has so
contrast
much movement
in her
and
work is
expression.
so clean.
It feels alive.
I want to do that with
Yeah,
my
I
own
think
work
that's
as well. And
a
create
big
really
and beautiful.
fantastic trait I would
Or
like
actually,
to see
maybe
in my own work. But also,
I want to experiment.
I've been really
I like his
loving
experimentation, and I
Kato's
want to
work.
take away from
It
this
feels so
fresh
loud,
new
and a sense of
approach to
scale
painting and
perspective is
collage.
super
My
interesting
work,
and new,
like this
but also if you look
contemporary
at
experience
Alhan's
of work
it's
and how it
nuts.
feels
Like, you
so
look at that,
new
you're like,
and
what the fuck am I
unheard
looking
of,
at?
and it
Like,
reminds me of
how did
RuneScape.
I don't know.
How did you
That's-
do that? Like,
That's
Overwhelming. I got really overwhelmed scrolling through Instagram and Pinterest trying to find inspiration, and so I just did laundry for the next couple hours.
I can do anything. You can do anything. You can mix things up. You can inspiration to trap. Just so too many possibilities.
And then I thought maybe if I knew where it was going, it would help me figure out what I wanted to do.
You know, like maybe if I put it above my bed, switch out the painting I have. What would I want to look at when I go to bed? Do I really want to look at this man playing pool, staring at me? I don't know. Or maybe it'll go into the family room where I'll force my mom to put up more of my work, and it'll sit amongst us while we watch the news.
Concerned about our food safety quality in this country?
Yes.
Or maybe it'll go into the garage, hidden away because it's too explicit. For the family home, Ansley. Why are you always drawing naked people, Ansley? I don't know. I'm just drawing, Mom. I'm drawing, painting.
Or maybe it'll go into an art gallery all over the world. But what the fuck am I doing? What do I want to say? What do I have to say? Do I really value recognition? Do I really need it to be seen to be important? I am going to paint something, and I'm going to stop thinking, because this is not beneficial to the start of a new blank canvas.
All right, we're starting fresh.
The goal of the day is to just get it going. Just be inspired by the will of the world. Get some water, get some color on that canvas, because that whiteness was blinding and horrifying.
From there, I decided to go through my old sketchbook and look at old ideas I had.
Here's my mother and the bus driver from Vietnam, because I just recently went to Vietnam. And when you go to Vietnam, you can't miss out on the motorcyclists. They're everywhere. They're like undeniably there. Like you can't ignore them. And so I had to draw some guy on a cycle. This was a painting I saw at a Bunsale restaurant. It was gorgeous. It's a lacquer painting. One of my dreams is to learn lacquer paintings with her now. I just take inspiration from it.
So then, as I was drawing these different ideas and making a sort of mood board, I knew I wanted to include these cowboy boots I had bought from Hoi An because they're really special to me. They're custom made I just love the lady who made them. I love the process. I loved the delivery. I love the boots.
And those cowboy boots reminded me of cowboys and horses reminded me of this old sketch that I had done. This was a Pinterest feed warm-up, and I had just copied pictures that I liked online and transferred them to my own notebook just because I liked their clean line work. Here I am trying to figure out the composition of the painting and how it's going to work with the cowboy in the center, some people in the front, they're going through, traffic is crazy, and now I just need to transfer it to the canvas. Transferring it to the canvas, I realized I had to grid it because with my pool painting I didn't grid it and the perspective was all messed up. I ended the night with transferring my sketch onto the canvas. Day 4 out here, starting the painting, actually starting it now. We're airbrushing it. This is my first time ever airbrushing. Something I've realized while editing this video and starting this painting is how judgmental I am of my ideas and my process, and I guise it under thoughtfulness. I thought so much about this painting. I think so much about this painting and my work and about what it means to me or how it will be perceived. And I make judgments of my ideas if they're good or if they're bad and whether I should do them or not. And then that really slows me down. And I'm such a perfectionist. And it's so scary to try to make your ideas come into fruition because then you see the idea at the end and you're like, oh, that was not what I had wanted or expected. And then I continued to make judgments about this idea that's just existing in my head, and I convince myself to stop. I don't know how to do this canvas. It's the biggest canvas I've ever owned. I'm scared to paint. Sorry about that. That was my anxiety speaking. I had isolated myself in my room trying to figure out this painting and this video for a week. And I had eczema, so I was kind of spiraling. But then my sister and her girlfriend came over for Thanksgiving, and then we were all parallel playing, doing our own thing. And my sister whipped this out in about 4 or 5 hours, which was crazy because here I was in agony for the past week, dying over what to do, and then she just whipped this out. The moral of this 2-week art diary vlog is that I need to stop taking myself so seriously. I need to attack. Stop thinking and just start. That's it. Just start, please.